So we are live on the power team. So let's just give a couple of minutes here to some power team members to show up. Listen, guys, if you're showing up on the power team, please tell me where you're from. Okay, let me know where you are from so I can say hi to you and welcome you to the call. I really want just for a couple of people to wait till they show up. And also at the same time, listen carefully. If you're watching the recording, the replay, on YouTube, on Facebook, or somebody that just sent you this message, listen carefully. This is powerful. I think this has to be one of the most important messages of the week, among others. Okay, there's so many important things happening right now. So many beautiful people working so hard for the community, for the power team. So many of you guys are really stepping up to the plate. When the going gets hard, the hard get going. And that's what's happening right now. I'm seeing this is when you see the cream go to the top. This is when you see the people that really want to change their situation, the people that really have a big why. This is where you really see those people shine. Okay. Now, I want to share a message so that other people can understand where we're going and why you can also shine. Hi, Ron. Listen, if you're dropping on the calls, okay, I can see you guys here. Please let me know where you're from. Just drop a message, say from Montana, from Kansas. I'm from Montreal, guys. Hi, Oz. Hi, Olivier. So please drop a little message and listen to this message. The call today is called the bot and live calls, right? The bot, you know what the bot is, right? I hope you guys know what it is because Justin Holiday has been promoting it for already many weeks and also sharing so many reasons why this is powerful, okay? So hats off to Justin and everything he's been doing with Stuart and the guys who are building this bot. It's an amazing, amazing tool. So now the bot, okay. And how about the live calls that we started 2 weeks ago? The live calls, I mean, they're powerful. I mean, the testimonies on the calls, the presenters, some people that are using the calls are really taking advantage and they're growing their teams. I have somebody online with me, Mr. Graham Phillips. How are you, Graham?
I'm well, Luigi. Awesome.
Listen, Graham is from Zimbabwe. Now, I don't know if you heard his testimonial, but he shared it on the corporate call yesterday. He also shared it on today's team call, and it's powerful. I mean, please, it's so powerful. But the reason I wanted to bring Graham on today was to share something because he called me up after the call. I had him as a testimony, and he called me and he says, Luigi, but I'm not going to say it, Graham. You want to tell me what you called and what you told me, Graham? Because that's what the message I want to share with the community.
Yeah, thanks, Luigi. I called you to say I'm just super, super, super happy with the bot. I bought the bot about 3 weeks ago. I plugged into it. I set it up, and I'm quite active on Facebook, on social media. And what I did, I had a friend of a friend who was following one of the comments that I had made.
On today's call, you had her.
Correct, yeah. She's based in the UK. Her name's Kim. I've sent her a friend's request. I sent her the link to the bot. She watched the bot. She went from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3. I then made contact with her and accepted the contact. I sent her a copy of last night's presentation and interview with Huskar, and she plugged into that. I invited her to the webinar. She attended the webinar and she got hold of me after the webinar and said, Graham, I'm in. This is what I've been looking for. I've had a terrible last 10 years financially. And she said, please contact me tomorrow. I want to finance a $300 package and I want to get in. By the end of the year, I want to be on a 5K package and be financially free and free of all the reliance on the previous husband that she had divorced, and she wanted to create her own path. And it all came from sending out the link. And what I've done in network marketing and what I've learned is say as little as possible for as short a time as possible and press play.
Hey, they always say, Graham, that less is better. It really is. Yeah. There's a saying, less is better. And what you did, okay, I had to share it to the community because I've been trying to tell everybody for the last couple of weeks I mean, come on, guys and gals, use the calls. You know the calls that we're doing every day. There's the corporate calls. There's the team calls. Listen, on yesterday's call, we maxed out the call. There was 300 open. I mean, we didn't have enough place in the room. Over 300 people on yesterday's call. Today's call, over 100 people. The day before that, 170 people. The day before that, listen, every day these calls are attracting, and they're not only attracting members, there's a lot of ones, because before we start the call, we always say, how many people are here for the first time hearing about Cash FX? And we always get 10, 15, 20, 25, I mean, maybe 20, 30% of the room are new people. So that means that there are people on our team that are taking advantage of these calls and inviting guests to the calls. So when you called me right after today's call, because I had you as a testimony, and you said, hey, I'm so glad, man. First of all, the call was amazing, Luigi, that I invited somebody from the UK. She, first of all, I sent her the bot. Right after the bot, I invited her to the call, and she's joining. You're all excited. I had to tell the community that. That's all it is. That's your cold market. That's not your warm market, buddy.
Yeah, and what's so important, Luigi, is Facebook is such a powerful tool. And if you want to create and build a vision and build a team, you've got to be consistent in what you put on Facebook. People like to follow. They like to see success. And it's important that when you go into a cold market and you send out your bot, you develop a relationship first with the person, make them feel comfortable that you're there, not trying to just get a quick sale, find out their story. And once they connect to the link and they read your bot and follow the system, they're ready to say, hey, if they press stage 3, they want to sign up. And you then create that opportunity. You help them, guide them. Some people are new, they don't understand Bitcoin. And you go through that journey with them. It's so important to create that relationship. And this girl, Kim, she's an ex-Zimbabwean. She's living in the UK. And she just says, you know how many people this can help? All the people that have been put off work under the lockdown. They're staying at home. They don't know how to create income. And here's the perfect opportunity. And just by reaching out, that lady could build a business of 10,000 people over 5 years. And what does that mean for my business? And setting people financially free. It's just amazing. I've been on networking for 5 years. This by far, the bot is by far the most duplicable tool to help tell the story and build that trust in the business.
Listen, Graham, I met you for the first time in South Africa with Gavin Nevis, and with when we went on our journey, me and Justin, when we did our live event for South Africa for Mr. Shane. And at the same time, we had the honor of, spending some time together. You were a little bit like everybody, skeptical at first, and it's normal, okay? Everybody is tired of being burnt. Everybody is tired of being scammed. But what did you do? You trusted us. You said, you know what? I'll take a little position. I'll see how it goes. And slowly, that little position has grown and grown and grown. And now it has grown at the point where you're so comfortable at actually reaching out to people that you don't even know on Facebook, sending them your bot, because the bot is a wonderful tool, everybody. I mean, listen, if you have to speak to somebody, okay, and you have to explain to them what Cash FX is, send them a video, send them you have so many things to tell them. Isn't it easier just to send them the bot? I'm sorry. The bot is like, it's like if you're speaking to the person and they get all their questions answered. Now, remember that the bot is not going to close the deal for you. It's always a human touch. There's always a rapport. There's always the fact that you have to connect with the person. So when the person is going through your bot, Graham reached back to the person. He didn't just like wait to see if the bot was going to close. No, it doesn't work like that. Graham reached back and, asked some questions. Did you like what she saw? She liked what she saw. Then he took it one step further. Can I invite you to today's call? She came for today's call, and that just nailed it in. Now, why do the calls nail it in? I'll tell you why, because sometimes it's the presenter. Sometimes it's not the presenter. Sometimes it's because of one of the testimonials. Maybe it's because of what you said today. Maybe it's because of what Bruno shared today. Maybe it's because of what Dano shared. Maybe there's something during that call that just rung a bell and said, you know what? I want to be part of this community. Blown away. I'm all in. So that's why use the calls, guys and gals. I'm dead serious. First of all, those who are watching live, hi, and just welcome. And if you're watching the replay again, please listen to this message. It's so important. We're all in a situation right now that you can really make the best of it. We have the company to do it. We have the leadership to do it. And we also have the tools and the duplication to make it happen. So if you want to know when the calls are, because we have calls every day, what time, what day, who's presenting, well, you just have to go to the Power Team website. The Power Team website, you have all the global webinars. You also have all the corporate webinars. You also have all the videos on the trainings. All the most important trainings are there, and so much more. You also can learn about the marketing system of the conversion pros. You can learn about the bots or whatever you want to use, and the testimonials on the website. So that website is a must. Everybody should have our team website, and everybody should give our team website to everybody that joins. The bot is a killer, guys. I'm serious. The bot is a killer. We just had a testimonial here. And the calls, Graham, what do you think about the calls overall?
It's just simply amazing. And what I'd like to say is the testimonies coming from different people, different countries, different languages. Everybody tells the same story. We're reaching out to find a product, a value, a company that's transparent. And all those testimonies are powerful, whether it's somebody in Africa, somebody in Europe. We're all facing the same economic problems. How do we create residual income? And one of the things that I've looked at is I've been in this business for 4.5 months, and already working from home is being part-time, but it's now full-time. And I've already created what I consider a corporate salary. I don't ever have to worry again about how am I going to pay the bills. The money's there. The team is growing. The calls are amazing. And what's important is to have the uplines, the leaders like yourself and Justin and Huskar and John, all these people that are the people that have reached out, built a successful business. And I believe that seals the deal. When your guest hears a success story coming from people they don't know, it backs up the belief they've had in you, and it just seals the deal. It's a winner, absolute winner. I'm going to use this tool every day.
Completely. And I really emphasize it to everybody on the team. Take advantage of these calls. We're really bringing on so many beautiful people, and all the testimonies are coming from the heart. It's not, you can tell, there's two types of communities in life, right? You have the positive, the green community, then you have the negative, the red community, okay? And you attract what you give out. So unfortunately, or fortunately, me and Justin, we work really hard for what we're doing, okay? Along with all the other amazing people and members in this community. Not only the leaders, everybody. I mean, everybody is really working hard to make Cash FX and the Power Team really, I mean, it's becoming a brand name. And it's not just Luigi or Justin. This name is because of everybody here. I'm sorry. This is the Power Team. The Power Team is all of us, okay? Use the calls, guys and gals. They're really, 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 really helping close deals for everybody. And on top of that, if you want a tool that's easy to use, whether it's the Conversion Pros or whether it's the bot or whether it's both of them, I'll leave it up to you. But one thing I do know is that the bot is, wow, it's super easy to use. It's not expensive also. That also helps a lot. It's really not expensive, Graham. And the other thing is, listen, congratulations. I have to share your story because it's, you talk about things is one thing, but to have proof of something is another. And that's what you just did right now. You shared your proof that bringing people to the calls, having the bot, and just following up, even on people you don't know, just making new friends on Facebook. So there's an unlimited supply, because sometimes people say to you, oh, I just went around my warm market. I don't have anybody to talk to anymore. That's not true, everybody. It's not true. It's because some of those people do not want to work. So you know what they do, unfortunately? They so they have a warm market. They sell Cash FX to their warm market. And afterwards, what do? Well, when it starts being quiet, they find something else to promote, and they promote the same thing to their warm market again. Then a little bit later, 3, 4, 6 months down the line, now everybody starts being quiet again. So they find something new and they promote the same, another opportunity to the same people. So they're always promoting to the same people, Graham. I mean, that's not how you build. That's not how you get to the top. The way you build and you get to the top is, first of all, you need to find the right opportunity, the right project, the right leadership, the right owners. Now, there's a lot of factors, okay? But once you found that legacy company, once you found it, like we found it here, once you find it, what do you need to do? Well, you go through your warm market. When you went through your warm market, what do? You need to teach your people how to do the same thing, eh? And you teach those people how to do the same thing. What happens when everybody runs out of people? What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to teach your people how to go to Facebook groups like Eric Worre, like Jim Rohn's, marketing groups. Make friends, just connect with people. Go to their Facebook, comment, like what they're doing. Connect with people, like message them. How are you doing? Where are you from? Oh, you have kids, like build a relationship. Now, when you speak to somebody the first time, are you going to say right away, hey, it's like when you meet a girl, eh? Are you going to say to the girl, hey, you want to come to my bed tonight? No, it doesn't work like that. You have to flower her. You have to pamper her. You have to speak to her for I don't know how many days, how many weeks before getting in your bed, eh? Well, it's the same thing when you're marketing online, everybody. You have to build a relationship. People do business with people they like and they love. So that's all it is. There's no secret. Now, the people that you're working on today, they might join tomorrow. They might join next week. They might join next month or in 6 months from now. So what I'm telling everybody in this community, if you want to learn the right way to do it, is build relationships every day. There's an unlimited supply of people out there. I'm serious. The people in your network, it's nothing. There's millions of people. There's not enough people. You can't even fit them all on your Facebook. We only have 5,000 places. So imagine what me and Justin need to do. We need to eliminate people every week because we have 5,000 people, Graham. So what do? Every week we go on our Facebook and we take out 100 people. The people that are not interactive, the people that are there for nothing. So we just eliminate them and we make place for new people. Now, the people that we add that are new, do we add people that are from Cash FX? No, we're trying to find people that are not in Cash FX, right? To build, because if I'm going to spend time speaking to somebody and, like working with somebody, I don't want to do it with somebody who's already in Cash FX. Now, does it mean I'm not going to help you? Of course not. It doesn't mean that. And that's what's beautiful about our community is in our community, hats off. I mean, everybody, hats off. You guys are amazing because I see so much camaraderie. I see so many people reaching out, helping other people, even if they don't benefit from it, even if they're not in their downlines. Congratulations, because that's what we want. We want a community here to help each other. That's why I said there's two types of people in the world. You have one side and you have the other side. We're on the side that we're there to help. We're there on the side that we're there where we want everybody to win. We're on the side where, hey, I'm not the king of the world here. I am a result of everybody in this team right now. Does that make sense, Graham?
Yeah, I think what's worked for me is I've always throughout my life I've always made contact with as many people as I can. Just make friends, whether it's work associates. I worked in corporate industry for 15 years. I looked the other day, I've got 2,500 old business cards, which I've kept because those are contacts that one day I might need a contact. And what's very important is on my WhatsApp, I always paste on my status. I put my daily earnings for the day. Hey, I made 1.6% today. Let me know reach out to you if you like to know more. Just today alone, I've had 3 people message me privately say, please tell me more. Guess what I do? I send them my bot link. What's better?
You send them the bot. Then after that, you reach out to them again after, and you try to bring them to one of our calls.
Absolutely.
Result, it's working. It's working.
Say as little as possible for as short time as possible and put them in front of the webinar. It seals the deal.
Remember that when you're posting numbers online, remember to always put a disclaimer, very important. Keep a disclaimer because you're not allowed to post things without a disclaimer. And hey, everybody, God bless you. What a beautiful community. We're growing at a pace that's even faster than before. People that are using the calls are really exploding right now. And I really want you to be one of those people. So Graham, thanks a lot for everything you're doing right now for the community. And congratulations on your team. I mean, everybody, you guys are blowing it up. Not like Zimbabwe. I mean, who would ever thought Zimbabwe would blow it up? But you know what? There's a reason why Zimbabwe, eh? You want to tell the people why? Tell the people why Zimbabwe. Tell them how hard it is right now and why this is a solution.
All right. Well, to put it in a nutshell, Zimbabwe has gone through economic chaos for the last 20, 30 years through corrupt policies, through economic stress. We don't have a currency that holds any value. 40 zeros have come off our currency in the last 30 years. I'm holding in front of me here an old $50 trillion note. $50 trillion at the time could buy you a loaf of bread. So, it's an economic chaos, and we have very little electricity. Everything, life is hard for everyone. You've always got to make a plan. We've got to import water into a 5,000 liter tank every couple of weeks. So the why is huge, because our situation is, if we don't adapt and create residual income in real money, what would happen to us? So about 5 years ago, I said yes to crypto. I wanted to try and create residual income to help my family. My parents are both in their 80s. I'm now a grandfather of two gorgeous little grandchildren. I've got 2 stepdaughters, and I want to create a legacy to leave my family. So my why is huge, because in this economy, I want to just explain how hard it is to get Bitcoin. We don't have any international exchanges that are authorized by government. Anybody finding Bitcoin has got to find somebody willing to sell for US cash. And that cash is something that you can't put through the banking system. So if somebody wants a Bitcoin, it's a major effort. We don't have the link. So we've got 183 people on board, and it's a community of like-minded people that are creating residual income, earning Bitcoin, and selling that Bitcoin to finance their life, their rent, their way of life. So why is huge? Because when you face to these economic hardships, you've got to put yourself outside of the box. You've got to see a vision. And I believe CashFX is the vision. It's the home base. It's going to create many financially free people in Zimbabwe and globally. We've got 3.5 million Zimbabweans that are living in the diaspora. Imagine if even 10% of those people can join CashFX, earn residual income, send her home Bitcoin. We'll have a second economy. We'll have being able to pay for your meal with Bitcoin, because have your car fixed with Bitcoin. And where's it come from?
Same thing as in Nigeria. Same thing as in Nigeria, buddy. This is a solution. Same thing in South Africa right now, where we have teams, and same thing in many other places. Okay, in Asia, in Europe, in Americas. So, anyways, I'm going to let it go with that. Graham, thank you very much for those words. And the call today was very simple, everybody. It was just to share one important message. One, I hope you take this. If you heard now, even if we spoke for 20 minutes, I hope you take just one sentence out of it. Graham was able to speak to somebody that he didn't know on Facebook. He spoke to somebody he didn't know. He was able to send him his bot. You remember the bot that Justin has been sharing with you guys and telling you why it's so great? He shared his bot with somebody on Facebook. That person watched the bot. Graham reached back to the person after to say, so did you like what you saw? And the person said, yeah, well, then Graham said, can I invite you to a call? You know, the calls that we do every day. Well, so he sent him his bot. He reached back, he followed up. He brought her to a call today. She's from the UK, and she said, I'm in. All right, I'm in. Thank you very much for sharing that to the community. I love you. You're an amazing leader. You're a rising star, Graham.
Thank you, Luigi. Can I make 2 last comments?
Yes, Luigi, as long as you don't take another half hour.
Very quickly. Luigi and Justin, I love you as friends. I love you as brothers. I love you as true leaders and mentors. You do an amazing job. And for anybody out there, just one word of advice. People follow you. Your Facebook, how you portray yourself on Facebook, is something that will help you create a business. If you've got a picture of you putting yourself in an uncompromising position with a beer in your hand, and people are not going to want to be in business with you. So find a profile, a nice picture, well-dressed, family picture showing you're a family man. Create that vision, create that trust, and they will see your bot. And they'll say, well, this is a guy that I believe I can join a business with. And just create that vision, and then
I'm with you totally. That would be another little training, but we already have a lot of those little trainings. And yes, it's what to do, like on Facebook. It's very important to have a good picture of yourself that's clean. It's very important to also comment and like other people, because what you're commenting and liking, they'll feel like they'll do the same thing to yours. So there's a lot of things you can do on Facebook. And of course, you make friends every day. You ask 10, 20, 30 people every day. You ask people to become friends with you. The people that you're asking to become friends, you try to find the niche, that people, like, you're not going to go, you're going to find people that are networkers now. So there's a lot of little things you can do. So yes, it's hard work, it's focus, it's persistence. And really, it's also focus. The people, listen carefully, the people that are going to focus, the people that are going to focus in Cash FX without getting distracted by shiny objects left and right, I promise you the rewards will be a lot more than if you try to do too many things at the same time. That's my take on it. Am I allowed to say it? Am I allowed? I mean, we're all allowed to our opinion, right, Graham?
Absolutely.
So my opinion is that if you focus and you found the right project, and you really just focus and you don't get distracted and you work you work the blueprint, everything that Justin is putting out to the team, everything that many other people are doing for you guys, just all the beautiful members throughout the community that are doing so many awesome things. If we stick together and we focus, you'll get so much further. You'll make so much more money than if you get distracted, go left and right, because people follow you. Do you think if I want to follow you, Graham, and I see you do too many things, why would I join you in Cash FX if you don't believe in it yourself?
Absolutely.
Make sense?
Believe in yourself, believe in the business, and believe in the product. That's what it's about.
Yes. I hope you all appreciated this call. If you have some comments, please let us some comments on this post on Facebook. Come on, give us some love, share some thoughts, give us some ideas. Tell us if you like what you heard. Tell me what you like. Tell us if you agree with what we said. Tell us if you believe in what we said. And starting tomorrow, get people on the calls. I'm serious. Get people, guests on the calls. And also, if you can, get that bot. The bot is real. Now, it won't do it by itself. You still have to follow up. You still have to build a relationship. But the bot is a great tool, all right? Take care, everybody.
Absolutely. 100%, Luigi. Thanks, brother.
Bye, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.